Hello. How is everyone?
We did it.
We did it. We're here. Hopefully I hit the right audio button because this is not my stream deck. Tabletop. Yeah, we thought this would be easiest if we're doing nail polish.
Yeah, we do have an overhead.
Hi, I hear you. Hi, thank you, Chris. We do have an overhead, so we'll be going to that at some point. And Hayley's going to be doing a lot more fancy stuff, and I am way too tired to do that. So that's why that's on her workstation.
I said I was gonna make sure that she got to be a passenger princess.
Yeah.
For this stream.
I'm a passenger princess for my own stream tonight. Mr. Richard, what happened to yours? Mine is with my stuff. This is tabletop stream deck. So this one is the one that lives here. No John for nail painting stream. When John visits, we'll do nails again. And I won't be recovering from major surgery and be exhausted. And I'll do more. Hey, at least you're on your own stream this time. I am. Thank you, MCL Blue.
I just want to play with these. I'm sorry.
Hayley has all these swatches.
I worked really hard. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's try out the overhead now. I worked really hard at checking all of my regular polishes like a couple months ago, and so first off, satisfying. Second
Very
of all,
satisfying.
I tested them all. I thinned the ones that need to be thinned, and every single one has three little swatches on it, and it's 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, so I can tell how thick it is, like how many coats it's gonna take to be done. Like this one's real thin, so like this would not be a 1-coat wonder. Some of these other ones are much better, but anyway, and I also swatched it over white and black to see really.
That is amazing. Someone said they were thinking about grabbing theirs and painting with us. You should. I had a whole plan for this stream that I was like, someday when I do a nail polish stream, I have this whole manicure plan, and I was going to use some of Hayley's stamping plates, but I'm just going to do plain color because that's
You're
not
tired,
happening.
son. I'm going to see if I remember how to do stamping.
So we're doing totally different styles of polish, and I took a shower today, and I was like, oh, I'll just prep my nails and I'll be ready for my own stream later. And then I started to prep my nails and I fell asleep. So
yeah, I got some gel, but if I'm doing, I'll of course be using regular polish though for stamping because yeah, there is technically, it's a long story. Don't worry about it.
But Hayley does have gel and some other stuff, and I'm just using just straight up plain polish.
Speaking of which, just so I don't forget later, important when you do gel, do the sunscreen. Because it's UV light.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't use it enough for it to really be an issue, but you know, better safe than sorry. Yeah, see, I've seen some of the other gels, but I like that they cure in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Action Cat says, I got my new Bee's Knees lacquer polish today, so I'll be using that. I was looking through all my colors, and I was really tempted to use one of them that you sent me. I was like, oh, I love this color so much, but I haven't tried these ones out yet.
You got
and I just got my Bluebird polish in, and I thought about that too. We have a raid from Sab. Hi, Sab and Raiders. Thank you. The raid message from Sab is frogs. Frogs are cool.
I do like frogs.
I didn't really experience a whole lot of frogs in Wisconsin. Mostly toads.
Yeah, there are really many of them.
But there's so many frogs down here.
There's lots of, yeah, there's a lot of things here.
Action Cat asked what polish I'm using. I am using Crimson Void and Violet Nightmares. I'm gonna alternate fingers.
Yeah, see, Mel's got all the cool, like, indie polishes. When I started doing nail art, it was several years ago, and I was mostly focusing on stamping, so I wanted the most amount of colors possible. So I mostly just have lots of colors.
Colors are great though. I feel a little limited on mine because I'll look at stuff and I'm like, oh, blue and black. And then I buy blue and black and silver, and then I don't buy any other colors. And I was like, oh, I could use my stuff. I could do like Packers nails for a Packer game. And then I realized I don't have any gold and green.
Well, if only you knew someone who had all of these colors.
It's the same way with clothes. When I buy clothes, I'm like, oh, I'll buy it in blue or black. And then I don't buy it in any other color.
Hey, look, if you know what your color is.
I do. We have a subscription from Brett GB. Welcome. 5 months from Furious Kitty. 5 months from Jade Jennings 44. Action Cat says, I have so much blue. I do think that I have a ton of colors though. 3 months from MCL Blue. 5 months from Paranite. 3 months from SI3C Jinmon. Chris Williams says, I'm a white-black clothing gal, so I feel that. It's such a classic combination. And Brandon says, I have blue and neutral clothing syndrome as well. Logan M. Johnson gifted a sub to Sweet Serene. Thank you for the gift sub. Sorceress Prince 13 subscribed. Welcome. We have 6 months from The Queen's Thief, 6 months from Lunar Pearl, a subscription from Nixelpad. Welcome. Also a subscription from Hero King Lucina. Welcome. Good job pronouncing my ridiculous username. I've gotten better.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna pronounce that much of your username. It's fine, I'm just gonna give you a cute little nickname.
Cute little nickname. We have a 5-month resub from Trichianthia and 6 months from Tokonute. 5 months from Action Cat 7. Also 5 months from Monostar Storm. 6 months from Star Wars Trekkie. Thank you. Thank you all for these resubs. There's a lot today. Aqua Brandy says, when you collect a brand, you have all the colors. I'm getting there. Most of the stuff I started buying was Holo Taco, and then Action Cat had sent me some bee's knees, and I started having some of that, and I was like, oh, these are really neat. And then I discovered Polish Pickup, and I bought a Bluebird polish, and it just came in the mail like the day before surgery.
You were so concerned.
I was
You were so concerned while very high on drugs.
The day of surgery, and I was like, I don't want the polish to sit in the hot mailbox all day.
Yeah, and then you're like
in surgery.
You're like asking us about it in the car, and we're like, let's maybe get you home first. And you're like, but the polish.
Polish can't sit out in the heat. We have a tier 2 sub from Sage of Stars at 5 months. Thank you. You have Silver Kepi that you can post. Because tier 2 has Silver Kepi. 6-month resub from Renee. Thank you, Renee. A subscription from Miss Windamace. Welcome. 2 months from Mr. Raichu Dude. A subscription from Lottie Angel Forever. Welcome. And also Melzd. Welcome. Sage of Stars. Silver Kepi. It is Silver Kepi, and tier 3 has Gold Kepi. We have a 6-month resub from Lunafae Belmont, and 300 bits from Furious Kitty, who says, hey Mal, hey Hayley. Mal, happy to see you're doing great. Thank you. I am doing really good. I just had another post-op today, and the surgeon was like, you're doing amazing, I'm so happy. And I was like, I feel great, thanks. She gave me like scar cream, and she's like, don't use this for 2 weeks. But she's like, you're doing amazing, so I'll see you in like 3 weeks.
Nice.
So, it was good. I was in there for all of like 3 minutes. We have 300 bits from Action Cat, who says, I'm so excited for nail stream. I need to repaint my nails, so I'll be doing mine along with y'all. Action Cat, make sure you tag me on Discord so I can see that, because I would love to see that. We have 6 months from Jolteron, thank you. Also 6 months from Tony and 5 months from Jet Prower. Thank you. It's nice to have all the resubs when I come back, because last week I had Al filling in for me while I was on the couch.
Al did a great job.
Al did do a great job. I was watching, and I saw the beautiful Mario Paint artwork
of you
that my student did of me. I was very touched. So we're gonna get started because nail polish does, I'm using regular nail polish. That does take time to dry.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured I should explain plates because not everybody knows what plates are.
Let me see what I'm doing first because mine's gonna be like a sentence. I'm starting with a peel-off base coat because I decided I may want to change this soon and put on my brand new polish I bought soon. And I didn't want to do that one today. So I'm just starting with a peel-off base coat.
And why would someone use a peel-off base coat?
Because it's easy to remove. And last time I did my nails, I did not. And I used a very, very thick glitter polish. Ooh. And I struggled, and it took hours to get my polish off.
Glitter bad.
Yeah.
Glitter bad.
Anyway, explain plates, because plates are incredible.
Yeah,
cool.
Let me explain what's going on here. I'm just gonna zoom in on them. So what plates are, so like, I posted in Discord, for people who are in Discord, Team Discord, I posted a picture of like a final nail that I did a long time ago. I know magical people can put that up on the screen, and you're welcome to do that if you want to. But basically, these are engraved plates that we're gonna put polish on, and then scrape it off, and then pick them up, and then put them on there. Anyway, it's very cool. Yeah, it's printmaking, but like on
lithography.
Your nails.
Not lithography. What's it called? Is it litho?
Litho's the carbon.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Except opposite, because you're actually filling in the divots. Yeah, so anyway, here is an example of what I did with what's called reverse stamping. And so we're gonna do that. I used to be extremely into doing my nails, but then COVID happened and I had to like clean everything all the time. So I have not done it in a long time. The best compliment I ever received about my nails at work was, you should do nails for drag queens. I was like,
oh, I love that.
The guy mentioned it was a big compliment. Once he said it, he's like, those are so wild, you need to do nails for drag queens. And I was like, that is the sweetest thing anybody's ever said to me. But anyway, I organized my plates just in a photo album. So that's something fun. I just put, some stiffer paper in there, and then you can flip through and look at them all. But I remembered that I had a plate that I didn't put in this book. It's a big plate, that's why. And it's a plate of bootleg Pokemon.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
There's also, it's very hard to see, I know, but it'll probably be easier soon. But anyway, there are things that aren't Pokemon in here, like Boo.
Mario Boo?
Yeah, there's a lot
Oh yeah, King Boo is in there.
There's a lot of strange choices in here, and I've tried this plate before, and it sucks. But I'm gonna be doing decals, which means I can use the super squishy stamper, that's not clear. There's only what clear so you can see. But I'm gonna do decals, which actually involves me doing it on here and then putting it on my nails. I get my chin. But anyway, we're gonna see if I can get it to work this time.
We're just here for chill stream.
I fixed it.
See, the best compliment I got on my nails was when I was at my pre-op with my surgeon, and they kept reminding me, multiple people were like, you cannot have artificial nails on during surgery. They were like, plain polish is okay. And I was like, this isn't artificial, these are mine, and it's plain polish. And they kept reminding me, despite me being like, no. And I took it all off. That was what took me so long the other day, but...
Yeah, I put on fake ones today.
They're real pretty. The shape's real nice on your hands.
I did pretty good this time. I put about 2 of them on correctly, so they're probably going to fall off faster than they should. But my nails lately have just been really sucky, so I just did these.
We have 300 bits from Nixelpad, who says, I wish I could take along with nail polish, but I have an interview with Starbucks on Monday, and they don't appreciate fun nails. Food service sucks for that reason. I wish they would, because you could do such cool things like Starbucks colors.
Yeah, I actually have a manicure that I made at my workplace, so that was very cool. So mine are press-ons. I did their gel. So I do my own gel, so they're gel tips.
There's also 300 bits from Action Cat, who says, I wonder if we have some of the same plates. Also, oh my god, the Pokemon plate. Do you remember where you got it?
Probably. So, these are ones you usually get on, AliExpress. They're usually from Stampholic. They're sort of known, at least they were years ago, as the ones that make all the fake ones. That do make all the bootleg things. But yeah, it's been a hot minute. Let's find out if this plate will work with the Super Squishy Boy. I'm making a decal, which involves me actually just painting directly on this and then picking it up and putting it on.
So that's what, clear?
Just clear base.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a top coat.
That's what I was asking.
But yeah, you just start by doing this, and we'll see what happens. Because you can stamp directly on your nails, but decals are one thing that people always forget about. It's way easier with a silicone thing. You can use a plastic bag.
I do not have a mat.
You can do it with a Ziploc bag, but it really does need to dry overnight, which is a pain. And this, for whatever reason, this just dries a lot quicker.
Did I get I did not get that. I really liked the bat polish and the, there were 2 I really liked and the others I kind of felt about. One was the bat one. And now my nails are wet, so I can't look. We have a 6-month resub from Ryan B. Thank you. Also from Starbloom Faye. Thank you. Kia says, I got the bundle. The bundle, like, the whole thing is the whole set was really cool, but, like, I was kind of, I'm on the other colors. Is it the blue-black one? It was probably the blue-black one. How did you guess? Okay. Peel-off base coat is, not totally dry yet, so. Which colors did I pull for tonight? I am using Violet Nightmares and Crimson Void. And I have so many neat polishes. I was like, I thought about using one that I have and I've loved. And I can't think of the name, but it's a bee's knees polish. And I was like, oh, I love this polish. I could use this again. And I was like, but I have these other polishes I haven't used and I bought. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using those.
My favorite Pokemon.
Because I actually just got the bundle in the mail. Awesome.
I'm looking here at my favorite Pokemon, Sonic and the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I do love the Powerpuff Girls as a Pokemon.
Is Powerpuff Girls your
They're
favorite
like
Pokemon?
They're the same as like the birds from the first 150, but some other game.
So we're trying to clean this thing off from
Action Cat says, "Is it self-righteous piece of bald? Is it? I can picture what it looks like in my head. That might be it. That sounds right. It's like almost rainbow. In purple, it's a lot of purple." And then the newest polish I got was Bluebird, and it was called Rolling with My Cronies. And it was last month's pickup polish.
Oh yeah, stamping is cool, but it's way harder than it looks. So if all my skills somehow still exist and I make it look really easy and then you buy it and you're like, why isn't this working? That's normal.
See, I really struggled with the free stamper I got from
Maniology.
From Maniology.
Yeah.
And then you gave me a different stamper, and then it was like, oh.
Yeah. So there's a
it wasn't me.
There's a really cool like free intro kit from a company called Maniology, and I would absolutely 100% recommend it. But the stamper is so bad. It's like
the free stamper they give you.
It is so bad. It is like so bad. like I can buy like a cheap like $1 one. You know, and it's still better than that one. God, I hope I remember how to do this.
Yes, Action Cat, that is it. It is my punishment. That's the bee's knees polish that I really, really love. That's probably my favorite polish I have. All right, my nails are dry, so I'm gonna start putting color on, and I'm gonna start with Violet Nightmares.
What's the consistency of this bad boy?
Flying Grass for Blossom, Fighting Your Poison for Buttercup, and Water or Fairy for Bubbles.
This might need to be thinned, but we'll find out.
So lately, even though I always buy blue and black things, I've been into purple. Let's see, this is going to be 2 coats for sure.
Alright, I'm so afraid. This is why I'm doing this now before I even like put anything down. Let's see here. I guess I'll show it because I'm actually doing the thing.
Switch.
So we got the plates, I've got the stamping polish, and stamping polish is special because it's a little bit thicker, more pigmented. Some regular polishes work for it, but not all of them do. Let's see if I can pick up this cute little Bulbasaur. So I put it on there. I scrape it. Sometimes I'm a 2 scraper, other times I'm not. Let's find out. And we pick it up. Nice, okay. So as you can see, it kind of did extra more than I wanted, and I left an extra streak on there, but this one definitely does work better. So I love that for me. And the way you clean it off is you just use a lint roller. Ta-da! And then this is the fun part about stamping. It's real slow. Now we get to clean it off again.
Yeah, sometimes I do it on game night.
That's impressive. I don't think I would be able to multitask.
I don't do it while we're playing a game, I do it after.
Alright.
Renee says, Maddie could never decide on what color when she was little, so we always did rainbow nails. I had like a little set of these little ones that were called bonbons. Like that was the brand name. And I had like a Christmas set. And I would do one on each nail because it was great.
I also want to try it. So different plates work with different scrapers better. And by scrapers, like I'll use like old gift cards. Sometimes like firmer ones are better. Sometimes softer ones are better. Let's see if softer works better this time.
We have a 6-month resub from Noah. Thank you, Noah.
Let's see, is there... Oh, there's the old style Bulbasaur where he's a squat little frog.
Ooh, this red is a lot more opaque. Yeah, I did absolutely nothing for my cuticles or my nails to do this today.
Well, that was way too many scrapes. Actually, yeah, that's not too bad. I did a pretty good job. Yeah, what makes a bad plate is like the lines aren't very like there's spaces in here that there shouldn't be. I feel like I probably can't show this on here, but anyway, there's some spaces in here that there shouldn't be there. Look, this is a bootleg plate. There's a new Bulbasaur and there's an old style Bulbasaur.
So I put one layer of each on my left hand. I'm gonna have to do this one at a time or I'm gonna be just stuck. We had a subscription from Science of Calico. Welcome. So I had gel nails put on for my sister's wedding last November. And they really tore my nails up and like filed the surface real bad and made my nails super weak.
Yeah, this is why I don't go places.
Yeah. I learned my lesson.
They destroy your natural nails, and I've also had really bad experiences going to nail places as someone who used to bite their nails really bad. So that's sort of why I learned to do it myself, because I had such mortifying experiences where people would like tear me a new one, and I'm like, I had one lady just like refuse to do my nails, so that was really embarrassing, and I cried. And I've showed other people, and they're like, "You what?" They're like, they were short. They weren't that short.
Well, it took me like a good 8 months for my nails to grow out and be strong again.
Yeah, because they have to grow out completely. There's no.
And I'm
option.
finally there.
The little Mareep is so cute.
Mareep is cute.
I do need to just like pick something, but I'm seeing if this one's real cute though.
Yeah, that's a cute Jigglypuff.
But I really want.
We have a subscription from The Great Perhaps for 6 months in advance because it's September. Thank you for that.
Nice.
September, you can get discounts on first time, multi-month, or there was one other thing.
Oh, they did leave out Mudkip's other eyeball.
I think that's good. I like this one.
It's missing.
This one right here. This Pokemon. What Pokemon is that?
It's the
one to the left of that, yeah.
Oh, Espeon?
Yeah. I knew it. Chaz says, big discounts on first time upgraded and multi-month. Yes, it is September. September. Alright. These are all dry, so I'm going to do a second coat on my left hand.
I know second scrape isn't working. Why am I doing a second scrape? Good plates usually do second scrape better, but that actually looked pretty good. Anyway. I needed some time to warm up. It's been a hot minute since
yeah, stamping is like, sometimes it goes really good and easy and you're like, wow, I'm great. And sometimes I struggle with it.
And you don't know why, and it's just like the weather.
Yeah. Oh, that did really good on 2 coats. I was expecting to have to do 3 based on how this looked.
Let's try this one. But yeah, I started doing my own nails because I didn't want to pay for it first off. And I'd had some bad experiences and I was embarrassed to go back. But how I started to stop biting my nails is I tried like all that, you know, they're like, yeah, just get like the bad flavor, but like that doesn't work. If you're someone like me who is like compulsively biting them.
See, I would always like just tear at my cuticles and like pick at them. And I decided that for my sister's wedding I would get nice nails. And
How did that work?
I don't know how I did that, but I just did it and it worked for a while. And now I've kind of broken the habit, so.
Yeah, I think that the most important thing is keeping around a nail clipper, and also I'm a big fan of oil pens.
Like this.
So I fill them myself. I make my own
Yeah,
one.
you made mine actually.
Yeah.
I didn't make this.
So I fill those because they're refillable. You can buy like ones that are, you know, pre-made, but they're really nice because they're really convenient and easy, and it's the kind of thing where you can't just stop biting your nails. You need to replace the habit with another habit that is similar but is good for you. So instead of biting my nails, I would instead put oil on them and be nice to myself, and that was way better. Alright, just gotta like accept this next one. Getting so much polish all over me, it's fine. I mean, I should just use like a good plate, but what's the fun in that one? I have Pokemon and I never got to use it. Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
Okay. Gosh, these are dark. I've never used this polish before. I mean, I've used the brand, but not these colors. They are dark. I like it.
Sort of squish.
Soon I can switch
He's
hands.
still cute. So anyway, when I talk about reverse stamping, this is what I mean. I just transferred it onto the clear polish. He's so cute. Look at him.
You're very cute.
I wish it didn't go so smooth.
It's fine.
But I want paper.
Aqua Brandy says they're part of the Dark Rainbow release last year. Yeah, that's what this came from, that set. We had a 5-month free sub from Team Riptide. Thank you. Who said, I hope your recovery's going well. It's going great. I'm honestly feeling way better than I expected to feel. And I'm officially off prescriptions, so that's great.
Love that.
We do love that.
Alright, but I do want to try the ugly one more time. I'm trying them both. I do like old style one. Yeah, this is definitely a one scrape plate.
Mm.
You also get polish all over yourself. Mm. Mm. That one's just an ugly one in general.
I think you stamped it well.
Yeah, this was played very bad. I'm doing my best. Yeah, you can like paint them directly on there, but I like to be able to just like put them down.
So, yeah. 3-month subscription from Sudobite. Thank you. Luna's book says, congrats on the no RX. Yeah. There's been like some very obvious steps in my recovery where I'm like, now I feel good. And like a few days later, I'm like, no, now I feel good. So it's kind of been like a few days here and then like, now I'm better. But then like, now I'm better. So it's been very ladder-esque and not roller coaster, which has been interesting but good.
I don't even know if I thought the color scheme out. But yeah, I got better. Like I used to, I mean, I didn't even know how to paint my nails, and I started out first with press-ons, but one of the reasons why is you can paint them before you put them on your nails, and that was really helpful when I was not good at it.
It is something you do improve on. This is what I
Yeah.
was talking to John about. Is John here tonight? When we were at Kahlo, because we sat down and like a bunch of us did our nails. And I'm doing really bad. I'm super shaky tonight. I'm like, I've even noticed John sent me like photos of nails, and I'm like, you're getting better.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like you swear you're not doing anything different, but just like everything works.
Yeah. John might be prepping for stream. Yeah, that's true. I'm also doing this on my right hand, and I am right-handed, so this is going as well as you could expect right now.
I think what's funny though is sometimes like I'll offer to do somebody's nails, and then I'm like, oh, like what's going on? Because it's all backwards. And I'm better at painting it on myself after a certain point.
Yeah. At Kahlo, I put Masay had her nails done, and I put a stamp on it. And that was fun. Because she had gel on, and I was like, she's like, oh, I'm interested, but I have all this gel on. I'm like, well, let me just stamp on top. And that's what I did.
Okay. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna do one more just to see which way I want to go, and if this one like picks up super well and great, and then I'm excited. I want to try the little Jigglypuff because the Jigglypuff is very cute, and then I would do a pink one instead.
I did that super bad. That's fine.
They're far away. They can't even tell.
And I put on a peel-off base coat, so if I don't like it and I want to put on a different polish this weekend, then I'll do it. My nails were much longer than this before surgery.
Oh, it's so
And right before surgery, I chopped them. Ooh, that did turn out really good.
So the thing with these bootleg plates is some of them just work better than others, and again, it's hard to tell. But anyway, this one's better. But how you clean up these before you stick them on there is you just, again, come in with the tape.
I find if you're directly stamping on your nails and you can't use liquid latex, which I can't because I'm allergic, if I'm very quick with the tape, I can use the tape to get any extra off my skin.
Yeah, I mean, you can also use, there's non-liquid peel off.
Yeah.
I've got it here. It's a little old though. Anyway, I'm just gonna stick down that bad boy. Look how cute he is. So first he's backwards, but when I try him again, like when I peel it off, he will be the right way. So let's do 2 of these, so I have one for each of my nails. And then we'll paint him.
Troll Girl says, how do you not pick at your nail polish? I don't bite my nails, but I pick at them a lot, and as soon as I see polish coming off, I scratch it all off. Once I lose a peely, then they're all coming off. Because I know once one fails, they're all just gonna be like immediately and then they're gone. And once there's like 3 gone, then I pop them all off. There will be no waiting.
So for me, it's the same thing I said before. Replace the bad habit with a good one. So that's when the nail oil comes in the pen.
Oh, stream's down for a second. That's okay. This will be on the VOD.
Secret time.
Secret time, where we do the same thing we've been doing. It's still red.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. We're back up.
We did it.
Did you stamp it good?
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 good ones. Beautiful. Girl says, of course it was during my question. The answer is if I have the peel-off base coat on and some pop off, they're all coming off because I can't stand it either. But if I have not that and only like the edges are chipping, I can normally go a couple days. And then I'm done with it and they have to come off.
And I was saying go back to replacing the bad habit with a good habit because your brain wants to do something, so let it do it, but in a healthier way.
How are we trying on my nails? A little tacky yet.
We're a little tacky.
We have a subscription from Hydropica. Welcome.
Okay.
The bad thing about doing a polish that's like neat like this out of the bottle and not like a base color is I don't have a whole lot I can do to it. But I'm also like not doing that tonight. One of Hayley's stamps plates is a cat with a space helmet on.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Space Cats.
And I really love Space Cat. I had Space Cat on my nails during Coliseum. Am I done? No, I have to do another coat on this hand, and then I have to put clear on top coat on both.
I was trying to set if any of these are Jigglypuffy.
Is there like a pattern that would be like hypnosis or something?
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had
Or
anything
music
with music
notes?
notes, but I don't think I do. This is the problem with plates is you never have the plate that you need. You buy a plate and you're like, ah, finally, yes, this is
Now
the
I
plate.
can do all the things I want.
This fills the gap in my plate collection. And then you get it and you're like, oh, I got nothing. Like, yeah.
One of the ones I've had my eye on, and I don't know if you have it, because it's been a while since I've looked through yours, is I want something that's lace, so I can stamp like a lace pattern on top of a color.
Yeah, I've got quite a few there that fit that. But it's always like never the right
Some
lace.
of your bootleg ones are Miyazaki ones.
Yeah,
those ones are cool.
These ones are.
I know I've put GG on my nails before.
They're very testy. They're testy little plates though.
They are.
Because they're bootleg. I was like, I should use. So Maniology is a great brand. CADS is another one. That's one that's cheaper, but is known for being pretty good quality. Like my Bad Boy Dinos was that one.
All right, are we dry enough? Yeah, we're dry enough for our second coat.
Yeah, let's do like the cute little clouds.
Yeah. We have a 6-month subscription from Statman7. Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, I was very into this hobby, well, before COVID, for one, and then before I was an optician. I'm not currently, so I can do this again now, but you know, when you're washing your hands constantly, doing nail art it's a little rough.
Yeah.
And then all the sanitizing was pulling everything off, and
with painting, it was hard for me because I didn't want my nails to change between days of when I would work on paintings.
oh. Well, maybe they just thought that you got some paint on them. Anyway, I'm gonna let those little things dry up a little bit. Good brand. I mean, Kiss is usually a pretty solid one. Yeah, I did distort these a little bit, not too bad. Okay, let's see, I need this tiny brush. I just wanted to do a little touch up before we...
I'm doing really bad, but I really don't care.
You don't have to be good at anything right now.
Oh yeah, I just bled out the cuticle real bad.
This is what's known as a bad idea.
This is what's done in the industry.
But everybody loves it whenever we reference jokes
Yeah.
that none of you were there for and that I cannot elaborate about. That's everybody's favorite. Alright, so let's see here. I don't think I have any stamping polish that's like necessarily...
I have white and light blue upstairs.
Well, I'm looking for a pink, but I brought all my other regular polish because when you're doing this, it's way easier. You can use regular polish because you can like layer it. Oh, I forgot to shake this bad boy.
All right, coat 2 of my violet.
What did I want? I'm looking for the tiny one. Where's the tiny boy? Here's the tiny boy.
Oh shoot. Okay, I didn't mess it up. Thought I did. Caden says, how you doing, Mel? Just got here. I'm doing really good. Surprisingly well. Better than expected.
Yeah, it's amazing how much easier surgeries are when your abs aren't decimated.
Leonard says, I had no idea your nails could get so intricate. Layers, stamps, like wow. Yeah. So one of the manicures I wanted to do that I thought about doing, and maybe I'll do this whenever John visits, is I wanted to do a whole galaxy on my nails, and then I wanted to use some of the stamping plates to put like space-themed stamps on top.
Ooh, have you done a gradient yet?
I mean, I have before, but that's not happening tonight.
I mean, not now. I mean, but about for the space one, because like that would
I
make
thought
sense
about
to have a
doing that, and I
gradient.
thought about doing it like I do like paintings, how I do gradients.
What?
Like with like a little piece of makeup sponge and like
Oh, sorry, I was talking about doing a gradient with the stamping.
Oh, no, but that sounds like
it's super easy.
How you would do it with screen printing.
Yeah, I did. I've got one that I did that I called my Lisa Frank one because it's like really sparkly, and then I had unicorns over the top that were, you know, like pink to blue. I was like, no, you can't do that. That's not gonna work. Like, sponge not good for plates.
We have a subscription from Vomakadia25. Welcome. I also have like a scattered hollow top coat that would be like the stars, and some of the ones Hayley has are just like spread out stars and constellations.
Yeah, I do have quite a few space plates, but those ones are just always good.
XD Symphony says, I gotta say, I adore Mal and Proton John's random friendship. We're just buddies. We had a great time bonding at the last Coliseum. We spent a few nights up late just chatting. Like, we'd be in like the hangout room, like the not stream room, and we would just talk. Oh, you just tiny little red mouth.
Just bled over. I don't think I can fix it. It's fine.
I think it's too small to matter.
But I like perfection.
I know, I like perfection too.
I know I needed this so like you can like go to bed.
I mean, I gotta eat it.
What is the color inside of Jigglypuff's ears?
Red?
You'd think I would know this by now, but I painted too many.
Felina says the TRG circle be like that, and I'm all for it. Everyone's great. We have a great time when we all get together, and we're all sad that we don't get that a lot. And we're all like, what if we just like have another extra day after Coliseum to chill out? So we could just chill out.
This is gonna be so
Daniel says John will not be completely out of place at a girls' night. He's welcome to join us, and he knows it. We would have a great time.
I wanna do nails.
The other day we were talking about like different kaiju. And my favorite one is Pigmon. So we had a great talk about that. And I knew John and I would be friends when I knew he liked Mystery Science Theater, so. And that's how I knew I'd be friends with Chaz too. Chaz has the smug. Alright, I am done with my 2 coats of my plain hollow taco, and I'm gonna put a glossy taco on top. I stocked up on super glossy taco before they stopped selling it, which I prefer, but I understand why they stopped selling it.
What was the drop?
It has one of the chemicals in it.
Bad times, yeah.
But it's such a good...
Because the chemicals are what make it good.
Yeah.
Which is always a shame.
And it dried so fast, and it was like a candy clear shell on top.
Let's try. So.
But this is just the plain glossy taco, which is also good. I just don't like it as much.
Now we're gonna try the good plate, and watch me just like totally screw this up so that nobody believes me that Maniology has good plates.
We have a 4-month resub from Anise. Thank you. Oh, I did not have enough polish. There we go.
I like all the Pokemon music we got. It's appropriate.
Action Cat says BKL's top coat is back in stock and it's my favorite. I have 3 bottles and I think I need like 4 more.
Yeah, see, first time perfect.
Well, Action Cat, you know you are the first person I'm going to contact when I need something and need a recommendation.
Easy game. Anyway, this is why I do recommend getting nice plates when you start out.
Yeah.
Because it's so much simpler.
Yeah, making a glossy top coat on top of this makes all the difference. So like between this hand and this hand, it's to me, here, visually, a huge difference.
Yeah, the gloss is nice because it makes it look more like gel, which gel just has that like shine to it all the time. That's just
And that was what I
fantastic.
did like about when I had my nails done for
Yeah.
Carly's wedding, is it was like perfect, and it was very tough. Trill Girl says, I keep hearing glossy taco. That's a thing with this brand.
Yeah, that's the
This
meme.
brand's top coat is called Glossy Taco because the person who runs the company, that's how they say it. So it's like the meme for the brand.
I remember back when they make tutorials.
Yeah.
150,000 years ago. That's when I was
That's
watching.
another-
And then I stopped.
That's
And then
another
you started.
thing that you and I found separately from each other, and then like years later we're like, oh, you watch this, or you read this comic, or you
Yeah.
are interested in this thing.
We do have this problem.
We do. One of the days I was recovering, I was like, Hayley, so tell me what comics you're reading because I'm curious if we have any that overlap again.
We had surprisingly ones that, like a lot that didn't.
Yeah, that was surprising this time.
But I like that because that means that then we have more things to read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both are big webcomic people. I'm trying to go faster so that you don't have to wait for me. But yeah, the thing that's nice here that we're not factoring in is that I don't have to wait for polish to dry.
Yeah.
I mean, I do on these. That's true.
But you're doing those first so
Yeah.
that they can dry while you do the part that doesn't
Yeah.
need to dry.
And this I've
Oh,
used
that
this
was way too
plate
much.
before, and this is such a pain, but it's so worth it. It looks so good. Yeah, I usually am a lot more careful. But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, gel removal is a pain.
Yeah.
So if you do it, the things people are like, oh, gel polish destroys your nails, and that's not necessarily true. It's the removal that destroys your nails.
Or how someone else puts
Or
it on your nails.
how they totally mess it up. They do a lot of damage, depending on.
Yeah, they damaged my nails.
Because they're more focused on like, oh, will it stay on? And I'm like, we don't need to do
I
that.
considered having them do regular polish because they did it there at the salon we were at. And I'm like, I really only need this to last like 3 days. And then I decided against it because that's what everyone else was doing. My thumb was not dry. Okay.
Yeah, and so something I've done, especially when I did like holiday looks, is I would put gel. I would put a dot of peel off base coat in the center of my nail, and then they would usually end up popping off in one piece later on. But it is annoying when they pop off when you don't want them to. Yeah, the big reason I like gel is I don't have to wait for polish to dry. And the other benefit is that for stamping, so if you're using regular polish and you stamp and you screw up, that's it.
You have to start over.
You gotta start over. And with gel, you can actually take, you can use like watered down acetone or nail polish remover and just pull it off. You can just wipe it off and start over. So that's part of like what helped me get better at it, was that I just had more chances to redo things.
We had a 6-month resub from Terrier. Thank you.
Yeah, and when you want to be careful with peel off too. Yeah, my nails, I was not given good nails. The Lord decided that I did not deserve them. So peeling is a big problem for me, yeah.
You're filling in clouds.
Yeah.
Clouds are a great choice for Jigglypuff.
I was like, that's cute.
One, and then you have 2.
I know I should just be trying to dot it on there because some of these bigger ones are dotable. You know what? It just does a better job.
Use the dotting tool then.
Yeah, builder gel is helpful as long as you remove it correctly.
Once this dries, I may look through your plates and see if I want to do any stamps. Henry says, is Hayley painting stuff on the polish and then gonna press it onto her nails? So, Hayley did a stamp plate which has designs etched into it, and she stamped that onto the silicone mat, and now she's like kind of filling it in, almost like a coloring book, and then that's going to peel off and essentially be a sticker that she can put onto her nail.
Yeah, and it's gonna melt onto my nail with nail polish. But I wanted to get these drying.
Because that needs to dry out before she like actually does it. So she's doing that before she paints her nails.
I can't be a perfectionist, not right now.
It's too small for them to actually see.
But perfectionist.
Chad is talking about poke floats. Oh, that's that stage. What's the other one that never got brought over? The Donkey Kong one with the barrels where you go back and forth?
Poor Pokemon.
Poor Pokemon.
Nobody likes Pokemon.
Hannonbo was the one with the leaves, right? Like they were like these leaves and they would like turn and like change colors.
Pokemon is the most unknown Nintendo game.
Brandon says, what if I told you I'm watching on my phone in 480p? Brandon, I know where you live.
Yeah, and you have a chance of seeing this in person.
I mean, that too.
'Cause I think that's what he's trying to say. Is that you're going straight to threats, and I'm like, I think he's just saying that I don't have to be a perfectionist, but I like that you jumped right to the threats of home invasion. So what have you been doing all this week?
He says, Brandon, I know where you live sounds like a threat. Nixelpet says, Brandon, you could literally participate. You asked what I was doing all week?
Yeah. I mean, I know for parts of it you were.
I watched through the
great.
latest season of Disenchanted, which is the macaroni show that's not Simpsons and not Futurama. And I like it because it builds on like past seasons, and like there's kind of like an overarching story and like things that pop back up and little secrets they will hide that come into play later. It is not Futurama, which I love, but
yeah, I watched a couple of those.
I enjoyed it.
A long time ago.
Brandon says my nails aren't ready. Well, get over here.
You got better nails than me. I'm just faking it.
And it was kind of funny actually because I was watching Disenchanted and there's a character named Lucy, and I was like, that's why I liked the sculpture metal piece that my dad and Rhonda had on the wall of their house, because it looks like Lucy, and it's a cat, and it didn't click that it looked like Lucy. So I thought that was great.
Alright, should I do hot pink or light pink?
Ooh.
Okay, maybe hot pink, because then I can do a lighter pink for the
Yeah,
ginger
I think
part.
hot pink. We have a 6-month resub from Nunshoes, thank you. Ultra Husk says, new Futurama has been pretty good so far, except the latest episode, it sucked. I've not seen the new stuff yet. I was telling Steven I wanted to rewatch everything, because I feel like there's stuff that came out, episodes that came out while I was in college that I missed. So I kind of want to rewatch it. Because I feel like there has to be at least like 3 episodes I've never seen.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do we need help?
We need help.
Help! Help!
Help!
Help!
Help!
Is the house on fire?
Help! I need you to open it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Am I on this?
Your arm is.
Now your arm is, yeah. I just opened this like a couple weeks ago.
Oh God.
Something popped. Was that your hand?
That was my bones, yeah.
Do you need Steven?
Do we need to get an opener?
Do you have like
Some.
pliers?
I mean, you got like a paint opener, right?
Not for something like that.
I just use a.
We also have a silicone opener, that like the jar opener.
Yeah, I just have an opener that fits on
Let's try it.
anything.
Could I see the binder, Hayley? I'm starting to get hungry. Thank you. I'm basically done, but Hayley's not.
Okay.
But I'm still good to sit here, so we don't have to like stop.
Well, Hayley, just wink, wink. Nudge.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not sure if I can tell you, like, now it is a half an hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna do my best. There's so much on me.
Oh my God, boy. I'm boy. Hello.
Thank you. I appreciate your hard work.
Could I ask for something upstairs?
What do you need?
Upstairs in my office bathroom sink area with all my polished stuff.
Okay.
Could you find something that looks a bit like this? And bring it down for me, please.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to just use one of mine? Because I got 3 of them sitting in front of me, and then he
So-
wouldn't have to dig.
Okay, I'll just use Hayley's.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like, this is a lot. I have a much easier option. But yeah, I totally recommend buying several stampers, because sometimes one stamper just works better for something. Alright, I'll like wash my hands later, but let's
No,
get-
make him fetch things. Maybe I'll... I'm always drawn to the cats and put the cats on my
They're
nails.
so cute.
I know, but then I found this one here that is like florally lace, and I could do that. I may only do a couple, we'll see.
What are they
Oh,
giggling
but this one has
about?
deer and like this night sky thing. Oh, that one's cool though.
Yeah. I have a couple plates that are like very intense because they're made for like building.
That one is very intense,
Like,
but
you
my
can, like,
thumbnails are
build
really
scenes.
big. Mr. Raichu Dude says, deer. It also has a hockey player on it. Oh my god, I could do my nails for the next Hurricanes game I go to.
Yeah, so a lot of my plates, if you're like, Hayley, why did you purchase a Canada plate? I didn't. They came in like a random grab bag.
It also
thing.
has pancakes on it, on the same plate.
Yeah, if you're like, really, Hayley, that's a strange choice. It's because I didn't choose, because Maniology does like mystery boxes, which, you know, can be good or bad. But when you're like me and you were just trying to collect a bunch of stuff, like, it was a very good price. And
Oh, those are dinosaurs.
the dinosaur plates are great. I love the dinosaur plate. You guys are
Oh,
the
here's the Kiki. I hear them whispering in there.
whispering about VHS tapes. That's what my life is. Maniology.
Oh, these are stickers. Okay.
They may still do like the free intro kit, which is totally worth it. But just remember that the stamping plate sucks. I mean, not the plate, the stamper. Terrible. Bad. I eventually buffed mine with a nail file, so it was physically rough. And that's not a thing you want to do. But yeah, if you do a lot
One
of
of these says, "Kiss me, I'm Canadian."
Yeah, see, I think my mom was like, Hayley, why do you have Canada? And I was like, I didn't choose it. It chose me. Okay. So we've done that.
So, I think I need to use white for this on top of how dark this is.
But I
Now
also
John needs
have
those nails.
some light blue. I also have some
Okay,
light
okay.
purple. I also have this sort of like a little bit off white.
What do you think
there's
on
a
top of
black.
these? They're purple and red.
Light blue would look neat, but I feel like white is also very striking and is a great choice. Yeah, if you're gonna buy stamping polish, first things you should buy are white and black.
Could I get the stamper and the scraper?
Bunch of them. Here's some scraper options for you.
Thank you.
get you the cleanup kit.
I'll move my keyboard. We had a 4-month resub from Reed. Thank you, Reed. This is great.
It's a jar. It had food in it one day.
And they'll probably need your this thing at some point. Not the second.
So I'm sorry, I just realized I still had some black polish that snuck onto my nails. I kind of got it everywhere, but I was warming up. Sometimes you get black polish everywhere. Talk about Canada, because I got Canada plates. Since we're working with gel, now we have alcohol. And remember what I said, what I did at the start of the stream, I put on sunscreen. But again, I don't do my nails enough for it to really matter, but I'm like, if I'm gonna be doing it in front of people, I should be demoing healthy habits. But yeah, I think to remember about gel polish is a little bit dangerous to do at home, and the reason why is gel polish is one of those things where the more you're exposed to it, you could develop an allergy. But it's not to the cured stuff. It is only for the uncured. And so you need to make sure that you're not getting uncured polish on you, or if you are, you're taking it off like ASAP. But as you can see with gel, I'm literally cleaning up my nails with acetone and it's not falling apart.
I like this little stamper, but I don't like how it magnifies everything and I can't see what I'm lined up with. So I'm gonna switch to this one for the other half.
Yeah, I really do recommend these plates. I mean, these the stamping mat, these silicone mats, they make things a lot easier. It's nice to be able to put things away.
Yeah.
You know? So, got this bad boy. And because I'm trying to demo good behavior. And you may think I'm being over the top. Kind of am. But you know, you'd rather do it and like not have gel in your lungs. Alright, so I'm gonna need Pro Bond. So with gel, the big thing that's important is prepping your nails. So you use alcohol, and I also really like Pro Bond. It's like a prep thing. It's worth buying it. It makes things work a lot better. But now we're getting to why I like gel in a second.
I'm just stamping my thumbs, and I will do a close-up later.
I just keep hearing the boys like giggling in the kitchen, like they're like teenage girls at a party. Like no, not preteens at a sleepover.
Yeah,
that's
preteens at a
sorry,
sleepover.
that's a much more accurate one. So gel, it can be bad for your lungs if you get the uncured. If you get uncured on you, you can develop an allergy, and it can get pretty severe. So I'm wearing a mask. I'm being very overprotective. I mean, obviously, if this is your full-time job, you'd want to do it, but it's so easy. I might as well do it. But yeah, the difference with gel though is you're trying to do a bunch of really thin coats. Oh wait, I don't want this to be my base coat. I want not that one either. Here it is, foundation. That's why, like, if I do gel nails for somebody, I'm so paranoid about it because I'm not a professional that I will make them wear a I'll put the protector stuff on their skin. I'm rolling the bottle because you don't want to shake it. If you shake it, they'll form air bubbles. And it's been a hot minute since I've used this color, and that is like many years. So it's probably separated. Why are they whispering? I'd be embarrassed them. But yeah, gel is fun because also it's very easy to like fix and stuff because it doesn't dry as you're going. And you also remove it with alcohol. So I don't think I got any on me, but it looks like it was close, so I'm just being real careful. Because God knows I've developed enough allergies after my last surgery. I don't really want any more. Nice thin coat. Yeah. You can do some cool techniques though with gel and like a paintbrush. Like blending them. I've done that for like Halloween nails and stuff. That looked really cool. So I'm starting out with the base coat, but again, as I said before, I do have fake nails on. But since I wanted it to be more like your experience, I put them on in advance.
That would be a lot extra to do.
Yeah, like putting on fake nails takes a long time, especially when you're bad at it. Other thing with gel too is you do your thumbs separately, because the light is bad otherwise. Anyway, let's cook this bad boy.
Now I need to clean up my mess. Do you have a cleanup brush? Which one is your cleanup brush?
Any of these can be.
I just got a little bit on my skin.
And so the other thing with gel is when gel dries, it's actually tacky. And the reason why it's tacky is if it's exposed to oxygen, it doesn't cure. The top coats are different, and there are some special ones. But you actually use the stickiness to your to help you by adding it on, by having it stick the next layer on there. But that's why you don't want to touch it, and you can't. You can remove the sticky top coat with alcohol wipes.
Okay. Do you have a non-smear top coat?
Thing is that I use gel as my top coat,
Okay.
But I have this regular one.
I have one upstairs. I just need to make someone go get it.
Yeah.
Can I request something from upstairs, please?
Yes, the other good thing, gel doesn't smear regular polish, so. But you do got to make sure that your polish is fully dry.
So upstairs by my office sink, there's a polish that looks like this.
Yeah, what color?
It is clear.
Okay.
And it says something about like non-smear stamp polish clear something. It's a round bottle, not a square bottle.
Okay. In the vanity,
In that area, yeah.
round smear, non-smear, clear smear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like kind of like the light pink, but I also like the spicy.
I'm gonna go to overhead and throw my hands in front of your face for a second.
Just shove them out there. I don't think.
So those are my thumbs. And it's kind of like this nighttime winter scene. And my left thumb, this one is purple and this one is red. And my rest of my nails are just purple and red.
Let's see, which one?
At some point I'll take a photo and have Chaz put it up.
Yeah, that's the thing that's hard about this. We need like a microscope.
I know. We have a 613 sub from WonderJ13. Thank you.
Where did I lose my other samples? Oh, it's there. So, double check. So this is the color I've got on it. So here are the two.
Okay.
This, I mean, I feel like it's like right between both of them.
It is.
I could back it with white though, which will make it a little bit lighter. So maybe.
Yeah, I think the darker one.
Yeah. But I do like the light pinks. I think I might do light pink for one of the clouds. But let's find out. Oh, I didn't do this one. I'm shaking it. It's fine. It's just been several years.
While I'm waiting for that one, I'm going to put plain glossy taco on my other nails again.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Or I could put stars on them while I'm waiting. Let's do that. Come here, book of things. Alright, let's find some stars.
Oh yeah, so to compare regular polish, when you're putting on regular polish, you actually kind of want to glob a little bit, like not too much, you know. But you do typically want to form a nice bead, but with gel, it's more about several light coats.
How'd you do?
The only thing we saw that's like that is this Maniology nail lacquer.
That should be it. Does the bottom say? What's the bottom say?
The bottom?
Or the top? I don't know where it is.
There's no. Oh, smudge-free top coat. It's on the top of the thing.
Thank you. That's what I needed.
It wasn't on the bottle. You said it was on the bottle, so I got confused.
On the bottle.
Because you were very, very specific about what you said.
Thank you.
But I'm glad I was right. I was right. I did it. You didn't, idiot.
He's gonna make Steven cry.
We had a 6-month resub from Somberbank91. Thank you. Did you guys hear Kepi?
I was gonna say that Alex is having a good day.
Yeah, Alex is having a good day.
I mean, he did literally quit on breakfast stream, but you know, obviously his boss didn't watch it, but he did it today, for reals. The job wasn't bad or anything, it's just it was a bit of a culture mismatch because the company kind of changed.
Kepi noises? Lots of Kepi noises. Well, what, where, what? Over there. Yoink. You can take this back when you need it.
And that for a while, I mean, well, I can't, mostly.
I gotta find Space Cat and put Space Cat on my nails again.
Space Cat.
I do like
there are
the
several
Space Cat.
Space Cats.
There's one with Space Cat with a helmet. And I like that one a lot.
Space Cat with helmet. So,
I wish all of this were as easy to clean as the stamper.
right. So yeah, you can see I got a very thin little coat on there. I think I'm probably gonna add another. I'm doing these a little bit longer, like overcooking them can be bad too, but since these are a little old, I'm going to stick with doing it for 90 seconds, because I did notice that when I was trying to cure it, sometimes as it gets old, yeah. A lot of people refer to this as cooking your nails. Just putting them in the easy bake oven. Let me cook. But yeah, I watch a lot of videos by like professionals, mostly for my safety, because these are the kinds of things that can be really dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. It's sort of like resin and stuff.
Yeah.
Like resin's so dangerous, people don't really know how dangerous and bad it is, and then they get it in their lungs. And there's a similar kind of thing here, but I am being overly cautious. But again, I'm trying to be a good role model.
I appreciate you being a good role model on my stream. That's one of the reasons oil paints always kind of freaked me out, is because there's some danger with them.
Let's do another layer. Yeah, it is always weird though for me to switch between gel and regular polish, because I'm like putting, you know, I'll go to regular polish and I'm not putting enough on the brush, and then I'll go back to gel and I don't put enough, you know, and then I put like way too much. But the good thing is it's easy to clean, so it's not that big of a deal. Worst case, I could just wipe down my whole nail with alcohol and it would all come off. I mean, not things that are cured, but. So yeah, I say a lot of people caution against using gel at home, and I absolutely agree. But if you're careful and you do actually take the time to learn how to use it safely, it's definitely manageable and not that hard. But you do want to be safe. Yeah, nail polish doesn't really have a shelf life. A lot of these are ancient. I actually call myself a bit of a home for lost polishes, and if it like whenever friends,
I think I gave you some at some point for some other.
And anytime friends are like, I have this like super old polish, I'm like, gimme, because usually it's just you need to use thinner and not remover, thinner. But you can basically bring back anything. There are exceptions, of course, because there always are. But a lot of my polishes I got for free, and they were just polishes that people had that were gummy or they didn't like the color, and I was like, give me, I need color. You don't understand. I need so many color. I love
Oh shoot.
color.
Oh, that's fine. I messed up the pattern I was doing. It's okay.
Finest job, but it's not too bad. But yeah, if you notice, I can go back to other nails, but you can't do that with regular polish.
It's been a while since I've stamped. I forgot how fun it is.
Yeah, it's very addictive. Like once you get into it, you're like, oh wait, I like this. This is fun. This is fun time. But yeah, you can kind of mix them. Like not like pour them, but like I can put regular polish and then put a gel top coat over it. But the thing is, it has to be dry. If it's not dry, it cures and it's still wet forever. And I've done that where it's like squishy, and I was like, oh, I gotta start over. Oh no. So I probably won't put a gel top coat on. I'll probably wait a little bit longer because I'm paranoid. Yeah, best way to disposable nail polish? I'm actually not sure, because again, I don't get rid of them. I'm sure there are instructions online. I just feel bad. I just don't get rid of them. I bring them back to life.
Okay. I need maybe this one here.
Yeah, you had given me some Zoya polish.
That's what I gave you.
That I think you had gotten from Deb.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, Deb said she was going to be watching because she wanted to see. Because she was around during the Hayley tries to stop biting her nails time.
She was very proud of you for that.
I mean, it was a big deal. Like seriously, I mean, I used to bite bite them in my sleep. It's a little streaky. I do wish this was a little bit more pigmented than it is. And when I was younger, my parents tried to get me to stop by putting vinegar on it, but all that happened is I just got really into vinegar.
Salt and vinegar chips, though? Alright, I have 2 more nails to do. I need to find Space Cat for one of them.
But yeah, the other thing that really helped my nails was going to therapy for anxiety.
Deb says I'm watching. Hi, Deb. I'll do a close-up on mine with a camera once I am done with them. And I'm not quite there yet. Probably need to let this sit for a second before I go digging around through the binder.
Okay, I like that better. And let's use top.
So I have index and then pinky to do. Let's find Space Cat.
Oh, pour polish on paper and let it, yeah, that makes sense.
Space Cat? I feel like Space Cat. There's Space Cat. Found you.
Yeah, they've gotten a little thick, but it's fine. I tried preemptively, I had them thicker because I didn't want the tips to break in 24 hours. But I did do quite a lot of sanding on them, so they were pretty thin. But I'm using a cheaper gel polish, so this one took 3 coats. It probably would have been fine with 2, but I'm picky.
Alright.
Oh yeah, they want to see the space plate.
There's a few space plates. I got 2 of them out.
And then we'll be able to put everything else on top of this.
After I finish, I'll show off some stuff, like the space plate and how my nails look. Space Cat Zero says, "Oh, you found me! I did!"
There you are.
Got you!
Yeah, I got those plates specifically because I saw them and I was like, oh, Mal will like these someday.
Someday Mal will be interested in this.
It's like, someday. So I'm just going to buy
You
them.
weren't wrong.
Oops, still a little bit of the spoon. So as quick as possible, just going to clean that up.
Show the Canada plate? Yeah, I can show that one too.
Yeah, I can scooch out of the way if you want to.
I was just going to take
Use my
photos and make Chess
spot.
work.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really see them. They're just, it's the kind of thing where
They're
this
tiny.
This is tiny art.
Space Cat on index because definitely need to see that.
Oh, see, one of the ways that you can tell if your gelish brand is real is if your nails are blue. And in the light. You can see they've got the fun color. I mean, you guys can't, but I'm sorry, I'm not. It glows kind of like a black light. But yeah, seriously, nail like oil pens because
Shoot, I messed it up.
Oh no! See? Oil pens are great and they're so convenient and I feel like they're not talked about.
You don't see how bad I messed that up? The belly?
Oh yeah, you know, I was like, where is the cat?
That's fine.
It's
we'll stamp
fine.
some stars around him
It's
and it'll be fine.
Look, you just gotta embrace it sometimes.
I do.
So this is a no wipe top coat. No, wait, no, this one isn't, I don't think, actually.
Okay, this will be the rest of mine though.
I need to go faster so you don't have to sit around and wait for me. I mean, after this, it's actually gonna be very fast.
Yeah. We could probably get food soon, you think?
Let me finish one hand.
Okay.
I mean, you're also allowed to just like eat and stare at me.
Yeah, the stars helped.
There you go.
Make you be distracted from the fact that the cat does not have a belly.
So I'm wiping these off with alcohol, also mostly to make sure that there isn't any uncured polish lurking.
Do you have another Q-tip I can put on this? Or that?
Oh, do you want cotton?
Yeah.
Cotton ball?
That's the word. Cotton ball.
I'm like, that doesn't, Q-tip doesn't go in there. Presents.
Thank you for presents.
I really need like a big thing. I hate that that's what I have. I got one stuck in the bottom too.
Oh no. Shit.
Usually I like to have like the big thing, but I think when I bought that, I just was out and just trying to get something.
Okay. I did manage to
No,
not
I
get it
used
stuck.
Probe on already.
Just gonna give this a really good clean because it was turning a little bit black. All right, we're gonna let mine sit and then I'm gonna put the smudge free and then I put another glossy. What do you use to remove nail polish from your nail? I use nail polish remover, but I'm using plain nail polish and I have a peel off base coat. So when I'm ready, I just take a wooden nail stick and then I can just kind of get it under the edge and just pop it off.
Yeah, there's some people who are like, acetone's too harsh. However, one of the worst things you can do for your nails is soak them in liquid. And so a lot of the times acetone is actually significantly better. Plus like that thing, like the issue you have with the glitter, you wouldn't have with pure acetone.
Yeah, I should have used pure acetone.
And so I subscribe to the camp of anything I can do to not soak my nails in water is better. So acetone it is.
This smudge-free top coat, I do have to say, is very stinky. And I use this on top of this because I'm not using gel, and all of the stamping I did will smudge when I put a regular top coat on top.
Yeah.
So you do this first.
And that really depresses you when you learn that lesson.
Yeah.
The hard way.
Bits from Action Cat, who says, "This is great. I haven't had the best day, but I'm chilling and doing my nails while watching y'all do your nails is really fun." I'm really glad.
Yeah, the other reason why I like doing my nails, especially like with regular polish, like it's annoying to have to sit and wait, but I always found it to be like a little bit of like a meditative process. Like I don't really love meditating, I get it, but I just don't like it. I can't sit still that long, it's not for me. But when you're stuck just sitting and you can't do anything with your hands, it's a little bit of like forced meditation. You're being like really slow and careful, and it's just like a nice fun thing to do. And I really love to see that there are a lot more guys getting into polish now. Because like it's just color on your hand. Like color on your hand is fun, and there's a lot of cool colors. There's the subreddit, I think it's called like Guy Polish or something, and the interesting thing is a lot of them are like mechanics, because like their nails were just always hideous from like bashing them all the time at work, and so they started wearing nail polish because they're like, well, they're ugly anyway, and then they got really into it, and I love that for them. Like colors are cool. Like why wouldn't you want to have like holographic nails?
Yeah, right?
That's the thing I've noticed. Anytime I wear like the really holographic ones, that would be the ones that guys would always comment on. They'd be like, what is that? It's so shiny. Yeah, I had a lot of guys very interested, and they're like, wait, how do you get it to be like that holographic? I'm like, oh, I use gel polish and use powder. And they're like, oh my god.
It is great.
They're like, I can do this at home. And I'm like, yeah.
Alright, these are slightly damp, so I'm going to work on taking some photos to make Chaz post.
Yeah, polish is fun because it makes you sit. And the other reason why I got into stamping is, you know, when you spend like 4 hours on your nails, you're not going to want to bite that. It's going to make you a little nervous to bite that. Because you're like, no, I work so hard. That's the other reason why I like
oh, that has such a glare. Oh, that's so hard. I can't get a whole thing of the Canada one.
Yeah. If you look up the plate name, you may be able to find like a picture.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, some people get these really huge stampers that are the size of a standard plate, so they can just do a test swatch of the entire plate. It's wild.
That's not it. That's what you're called, though.
Yeah, Canada's future is just too bright. You can't see it.
It has a number on it. BM XL.
How thrilling. Yeah, gel still does involve sitting and waiting. I should have done. You can usually do both thumbs at once, but I did because I wanted to be safe.
Alright, let me take pictures of my nails. So this is not going to be the... You're not going to get all of the hollow on this because of the lighting. It's better in the sunlight, I've noticed.
Yeah, that's where you get all the nice sparkle lights.
And I didn't clean up my cuticles yet, so you're just gonna have to deal with that.
Screw you!
Chaz, where do you want this? What shades did I use? I used Violet Nightmares by Hollow Taco and Crimson Void. Anywhere? Well, it will be mailed to you in 3 short days. Canada plate, nails, other nail hand.
Yeah, man, I'm so much better at doing my nails now. Four. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So she was talking about using a cleanup brush. If you do your nails with regular polish and you flood your cuticles, the great thing is you can just get a little paintbrush and dip it in the acetone and then just clean up the edges. That's the other tip, because that took me a long time to be good at. And so being able to clean up the edges was important. Oh no, your sticky base, not the other one.
Oh no.
What are they giggling about?
I don't know.
There's a lot of giggling happening.
It's worse than a sleepover. We're not giggling that much, and we're literally doing like sleepover things. So that's my right hand. You can see the deer and the space cat are on that one. And there's my left hand. So the thumbs line up together and they're like one long continuous image. You'll see it on the Canada plate. And there's the Canada plate. So you can see in the top left, that's where I got the deer from.
We imported the deer from Canada. I'll probably do this hand.
And there's
before I
Space
do that
Cat.
one. So you don't have to wait. How are you doing sitting?
I'm okay right now.
I'm just
I still
checking.
need to do a clear top coat.
Okay. Okay, so I have some time.
And there's cyber snakes. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad people are painting along with us.
Yeah, I know they're getting a little chunkier than I like, but that just also means it won't break, so.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm still learning is part of sculpting it, but it's hard to find the balance between not having the tip snap on you.
Yeah.
And because let me tell you, it is real depressing when the tip snaps after you've spent so much time with builder gel and you want to die. You're like, ow, because you have to start over. Yeah, stamping is just fun because there's so many like cool, unique plates and stuff. Ah, it's the music of your protege.
Mm-hmm. All right, after this clear coat, I am done. Now I do have like different things that are like Aurora Shimmer colors that I can't remember the name of from Holo Taco. That would have been really good with this theme I did, but it's fine. I wasn't planning to stamp, and then I was like, but stamp is fun. I can still sit here longer, so I should stamp, and so I did.
I actually would practice stamping on fake nails that I like glued to sticks. Because yeah, stamping is one of the things you just have to practice. You don't have a choice. There's
what I
no
need
way
to do
around
is
it.
I need to get a little gripper for cotton balls like you have, because that is
Yeah.
really, really great.
Like
to
you can use tweezers, but it's just not quite the same.
I was just taking cotton rounds. Oh, that looks really nice with that next top coat.
Shiny. Now we're doing my offhand, so now it's the fun time. The trick to doing your offhand is to actually turn your nail instead of like the brush, because you have more control over that, because it's your hand that you're painting is your
That's what I try to do, is I try to pull my hand and leave the brush stable.
Yeah. I'm so impressed with how fast I'm doing this right now.
I'm impressed with you all the time.
Oh. Look how fast I did that.
They're still giggling. Sacristella, because I buy Bee's Knees polish because of the names. They have great names.
Did I accidentally just put that on my thumb? I don't know. I'm just gonna cook it just in case.
Alright, this is my last nail with my last top coat.
Oh, get away, get away.
Oh, I already pulled off one cat hair.
I got a Q-tip in my...
Oh.
an entire Q-tip. But yeah, nails were the kind of thing that I would see people do at like sleepovers, and I always wanted to do, but I didn't have nails as a child either, and so I would be like, nails are dumb! But it was just me being sad that I couldn't do my nails. But luckily I'm older now, so I don't do that stuff anymore. Yeah, I remember like telling...
They just like to giggle.
Yeah. I was telling some of my high school friends that I was getting into nail stuff, and they were just like completely baffled. They're like, wait, what?
I'm honestly impressed. I've been sitting here for a while, and for a while I forgot I was injured.
I love that for you.
Me too.
It's been a little bit of a rough week because I think I triggered a big flare, but I took a bunch of ibuprofen right before this, so we're good.
It's almost med time for me too.
Just gotta hurry, but I can't go too fast and
take your time.
Risk my
I'm waiting on
health.
stuff to dry so I don't ruin mine. Because this is where I have to wait. I like that color though a lot.
Yeah. It's very bright.
Circle Now Squared says, that's the best thing after surgery, realizing you're not in so much pain. Like I was saying earlier, there's been like marked steps where I'm like, oh, I'm better. And then a few days later, I'm like, oh, I'm better. It has not been much of a roller coaster. So that's been enjoyable.
Yeah, I hope we've all been helpful.
You've all been great.
I'm just happy that I'm able to be around because, like, you know, when you went through all the endometriosis stuff, like, I mean, a big thing with, I know part of it was me yelling at you to go talk to somebody else.
Yeah. But, like, the actual recovery of that was very isolating.
Yeah, because, like, I love that I made you go to the doctor. I love that a lot for me.
You did.
For you, too, but I love that. Anyway. But, you know, it was sad not to be able to be there. And, you know, I had the major surgery, too, a year earlier. And nobody could be there because it was August of 2020. And 2021 wasn't that different. I don't technically need to press the button, but I like to because then it stays on for sure.
I do like the clicky.
It's really fun to tap.
I mean, mine are clicky because they're long, but they're not as strong because they're natural.
But let me tell you,
they are slightly fragile.
It hurts like a mofo when you catch them on things.
Oh, I bet.
Because, like, now they're nice and thick, so they're not going to break. But, man, dude, it hurts just as much as if you were peeling up your real nail. Oh, yeah, this one's a little streaky. I'm not trying.
And some of mine are a little chunky. I didn't put them on so great. It's fine.
I'm really happy that I sat down, though, and shaved these down further. They would have looked hideous.
I meant to, like, file mine and, like, fix my cuticles and do good.
It's fine.
But
Nobody can see.
Like I said earlier, I went to do it, and then I fell asleep. Nat Common says, I'm browsing Holo Taco, they're all so pretty. It's a great collection that they keep.
I remember
Variety.
back when she dropped her first one. Back when I was an ancient grandmother.
Steven said he can't stand things on his nails. So I've told Steven that you can feel the weight on your nails, and he's like, I don't think I'd like that. But like, I only really feel it for a day, and then after that I don't notice.
He's just a sensitive boy.
He is a sensitive boy.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean, I feel it with gel for sure, but I don't know if I've ever really noticed it.
Has Steven tried nails? He has. He had black nail polish on for a video once when he was in high school.
I think mostly that I just, when I go through all the effort of putting it on, I'm a little too enamored by looking at the color.
It is very distracting.
Yeah, especially when you do your nails really good and you're just like...
Oh yeah.
There's a comic that I always keep around where it's just like... It's something about like, why do you do your nails? And then it's just the girl sitting there, it's like sad, and then looks at nails and just goes, pretty!
Pretty!
And it's kind of like, it's sort of like making clothes where it's like artwork you get to carry around with you.
See, I get distracted whenever I go into the sun.
Yeah.
And the sparkles happen, and I'm like, oh, pretty. Like, sometimes we'll be driving around, and I'll be like, shiny.
What did you say? I wasn't listening. Shiny.
People who have done their nails agree. Action Cat says, absolutely me. I love looking at my nails.
Everybody knows this, and like you're just looking at it, and like you worked really hard, so to be honest, you deserve it.
Yeah. Like
people don't realize how much work it takes. Like usually we like it because like we like the work.
Yeah.
But still. It's kind of thing where it just kind of cheers you up. You look down and you're like, oh, I love that.
Happy.
Yeah, happy.
I think mine are, yeah, mine are dry.
I'm slow, but
it's fine.
doing complicated.
You did. This is turning into, growth.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Just peel it off.
At some point I'll put all plates away for you. But I'm chilling.
Nah. We could do it later when our nails aren't
super fragile.
Yeah, like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Just don't. Friends don't let friends do things with slightly wet nails.
Peely base. Is this the box? Yeah. Not everything is in a box. All the boxes are upstairs.
Yeah, Daniel, where I was talking about how I used to be I got into nail art to stop it. And some people are like, but what if I don't want to do polish? And then my next device are the nail oil pens because they're just so convenient. And the thing is that if you just like try to stop doing it, you're not going to be successful because the problem is that you have a habit that's filling a need and you are going to have to fill that need in some other way. It sounds like dark, but basically you have a need that's not being met and you will have to meet it somehow. So having replacements like fidget toys or replacing it with every time I bite my nails, I instead oil my cuticles, or it doesn't even have to be that. It can be something, it can be like lotion. It can be like, every time I want to bite my nails, I'd put lotion on my arm, like.
My hands are very dry post-surgery, so I have been putting lotion on a lot. Strawberry Heart says, do you have a recommendation for a nail oil pen?
Bliss Kiss is the big one. As I mentioned before, I just make my own because
Hayley buys like empty ones.
Yeah, they're so
like
cheap.
This.
They're so cheap to make
and then
your
fills
own.
Them.
And so I make them out of jojoba, yehub, whatever. It starts with a J. That oil. I do vitamin E. I throw a little bit of tea tree oil in them because they can get like moldy over time, and that stops it. And then I don't really like the smell of tea tree oil, so then I also hit it with like some lemongrass essential oil. Because I've tried, some people put it like in an empty polish bottle. I've tried that, but it just got like mold in it.
But these are convenient because you just take off the cap and it's a brush pen and you can just click it and it gets more of the oil up into the brush part and you can just...
Yeah, Bliss Kiss is the big brand that has them that are really nice. They're like $7 each, but you can make them yourself for like pennies. Some people love the smell of tea tree oil. Like, I'm like, why? It's so stink.
I don't mind it.
See, for me, nah, it's too strong. So I hit it with a little citrus, and then it's not as bad.
I also really like scents like sandalwood, so
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Look, everybody likes different smells. Like my little sister, obsessed with the scented gasoline.
It's changed. I remember smelling different when I was younger.
When she was a kid, she just was like huffing it. I'm like...
But also they've changed how the machines work, so there's less vapor.
Yeah, I got a fidget toy in my pocket. I carry, because I also, I do a pick. And so it's nice to have a better habit. Let's just be done.
I use tea tree oil shampoo. Steven does too. And it burns. If you get it in your eyes.
I mean, most shampoo does. Especially the shampoo with hair dye in it. Oof, yeah, that is a pain. Back when my hair was hot pink and you'd put the stuff in your hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think if I remember briefly, like before, like a couple months before, Lindsay had messaged us about how she felt pathetic because she got shampoo in her eyes and it was hurt so bad that she like canceled going to a party. And she's like, this is ridiculous, but it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
And then I did it and I was like, oh my god, she was not kidding.
Nope.
It really is that horrible.
Pretty Wildly says, I was like, it shouldn't burn, but yes, it would burn your eyes. You gotta be careful with those eyes. Our Maud Renee says so, and Maud Renee is right.
The eyes are good. I mean, Mel doesn't need them, but...
No, I could be blind.
You proved to us that you could be blind.
So, the day I had surgery, we were coming back from recovery, and I refused to open my eyes. I was still really out of it. I wasn't like combative, but I was just like arguing.
You were very argumentative.
I was. And I refused to open my eyes, and we're driving down the road, and I was like, I don't feel good, and Steven's like, open your eyes, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it's like you need to see the horizon.
And then we get to the house, and one of you was like, you need to go up the stairs, open your eyes, and I was like, no, I could be blind, I'd be fine.
No, we were still, it was actually after we got you in the car, because you got in the car with your eyes closed.
Oh yeah.
And that's when you were like, I do such a good job being blind. And so you stated this, and Steve and I were kind of losing it. We were like, no.
See,
like, not that we don't believe you, but I was like, how would you paint? And you're like, I would sculpt
like Degas.
Like, you idiot. And then Steven's like, well, we're gonna wait on the eye removal surgery.
There's a lot of things you told me about what I said in recovery.
Yeah, you said a lot of things.
I kept saying Hayley was in blue.
Yeah, like shortly after you opened up your eyes, first thing you were like, you felt like you were somewhere else, and we were like trying to puzzle it out, and then you kept just saying Hayley blue, and I'm like...
It's because you had blue pants on.
But everybody else had blue shirts on, so I stood out.
Yeah, you had a white blouse on.
Yeah.
And so for some reason, I was like, Hayley blue.
Because
blue.
I thought it was like a cute Earthbound reference or something, and I was like, oh man, this is funny. And then, but we were like so confused, and also like originally Brandon was going to be here to watch the cat.
Yeah, Brandon had offered to come feed Kepler during the day.
Yeah, and then you were saying
it was right around the time when Kepler was supposed to be fed that I was going to be home. But Steven ended up coming back during my surgery, so Brandon didn't have to come over.
Yeah,
so he missed me being totally loopy.
And so like the plan was for us to tell him like if you were feeling up for visitors or not, and you were immediately not feeling up for visitors, and you were just like
so out of it.
You were just like, Brandon, home. Brandon home, and I figured it out.
And I was also concerned about my new nail polish.
Yeah, we were about the new nail polish.
See, everything made sense in my head. I just didn't voice all of the words that needed to come out of my mouth.
Yeah, and then I learned that I have a little bit of surgery trauma.
Yeah.
Right before we left, I was like, well, I started feeling off, and I'm like, oh no, and so like I sat down because I was like, and tried moving my legs because it's that thing that like people pass out inside of blood. It's your blood starts flooding your legs and stuff, and so like I'm sitting there and I'm moving my legs and I'm like, it's not getting any better. And then I started getting really hot and I was like, oh no, and like they were about to get Mel out of there, but I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And I'm like, I'll be right back. And then one of the nurses like chased after me. I'm like, no, you're gonna want me in the bathroom. You are not gonna want me out here. And I walked into the bathroom, took care of the problem, and she was already at the door. And so I took care of the problem and cleaned up in under a minute. Like, and I was already back out, and they were like very confused because I don't think they saw it. Well, I don't think they understood what was going on. But yeah, I think I realized what did it was you had a lot of liquids around you.
Yeah.
And I think it was mostly iodine, but it looked like, so when I had surgery, I had a drain, and the drain was a big body horror for me. And yeah, and the thing is, like, I did not think I was gonna have that reaction. Like, that just doesn't, but I guess that's what did it.
Could I get my Tylenol, please?
But I thought I did a really good job, and so Mal was extremely out of it. But when I came out, she was very, very.
I had asked for an emesis bag.
Yeah, you were very proudly holding 2 of them, and you were like,
I
got you one. And I was like, oh, don't worry, I took care of it.
I wasn't with it enough to know you were not doing well, I guess.
I mean, I don't even think Steven knew.
Yeah. I was also upset at the North Carolina Department of Transportation and the state of the roads in North Carolina.
You did say F the DOT.
I did.
There was a lot of swearing. Mel was so angry. I have never seen.
I always find it really funny when people are subscribed, like on comments, they're like, Mel swore. Like,
man, you were so mad though. You were like,
thank you,
exceptionally mad. And I thought it was extremely funny.
It was also rush hour.
Yeah. You were just very mad. You were mad at us. You were mad at, and I like we of course we didn't take it personally. You were on a lot of drugs. But I think it's funny that to you, your memory, you're like, what? No, I was like totally happy and having a good time. Yeah. There was the argument over the Zofran in the car.
Oh yeah.
Cause you kept telling me Zofran, dizzy, Zofran, dizzy, and I said you don't want to take the Zofran. Zofran is an anti-nausea drug. However, one of the side effects is dizziness, and so I was like,
you don't want that.
Like, you gotta tell me. I'm like, is this for nausea or is this for dizziness? And you're like, dizzy, Zofran, and I'm like, okay, nope. Let me ask you one more time. Finally you went Zofran. Nauseous, and I was like, this is going to backfire. But you said the word. So I gave it to you, and then you were like, dizzy, and I'm like, yeah, what'd you expect? I gave it to you fully knowing it was going to be a mistake.
I didn't throw up. I was fine. But like when I was dizzy, it was making me nauseous, so that was probably what I was trying to convey to you, but I was doing poorly.
I know, and I was like, I'm not gonna hand it to you until you actually tell me like the word. Like, you do have to say it. Alright, almost up to top. And you just get to melt this bad boy on there. Yeah, I love that.
They did struggle for the IV. That was not happy.
Yeah, I heard you had a rough time there.
But I didn't get sick, but I was also like laying down, which was better than
and on cat drug.
Yeah. One of the meds they gave me pre-surgery was gabapentin, which is a drug that you give pets for anxiety. And for humans, it mostly is a nerve thing?
Yeah, it's given as a nerve
thing. And I just love that I was on the same medicine as my cat.
They were about to do a number on your nerves.
Yeah.
Do a little reconnect. Yeah, IVs always are a interesting thing. I either have people like struggle so much and they're just like, you're so difficult, or also just have like the person who's just like amazing at it. And they just put it in, and I'm like, oh man, everybody says I'm hard. And I'm like everyone's like I'm so difficult, and then they're just like, no, what? No, you're fine. This is easy.
I don't know. They struggled with it, but like when I did the blood test, like pre-surgery, like a month before, they were like, this is easy. So I don't know. And I was hydrated on the day of surgery and dehydrated on the day I had the blood test.
Yeah, I really do think it's very much down to the skill of the person, and some people are just extremely skilled and other people aren't, and that's fine. Like, you know. But like once you find the person who's super good at it, you're like, please, please.
Only
be
you
my
forever.
person. Follow me around.
I'm very happy with my nails. I do have some stamp polish on my cuticles, but it's fine, it'll wear off.
Yeah, you can just like wash your hands out of there. But did you need to run your thing?
Thank you, Hayley. These are my patrons.
I did it.
Thank you for supporting me. Obviously with surgery, things have been a little all over the place, and like I told them, like I'm hoping that things will get a bit more organized as I'm healed up. I'm not sure what I'm doing next week for a Mal stream. I will be here because I did this one just fine. We'll see how I'm feeling next week for deciding exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm around.
You're around.
A lot of people are
A lot of people are around.
Alright. Eventually here.
Eventually here. We have a subscription from Hayryu. Thank you, welcome. One of the Patreon benefits at the $10 tier, I think, is Discord. And that comment says, join the Discord, it's fun. We have a great time on Discord. And my Discord is the same as Steven's Discord, so you can support either of us, and it is the same server with all of the same channels.
One Steven channel, one George channel, one George token. Alright, so just do this real quick, like. Now this is when we see if I screw it up right at the end. Because that would really suck.
Should we
Let me loosen it.
send the boys for food?
Oh yeah, now it's time to send the boys for food.
Yoo-hoo!
Let's zoom in while I'm doing this. I think we can just tell them food time.
Hey boys, it's food time. There's one.
Actually, I want to dissolve this. Well, they're gonna go out and buy us food.
Yeah, they have to go get it. Steven, Alex! Food time!
Yeah, I don't think they respond to cat calls.
You're just using, what, acetone to melt kind of the border between the two so you can have two. Sounds like she's calling Cappy. It's food time. Scoop time. You have to get the scoop.
Actually, do you have could I use a pair of scissors?
Steven, could you grab scissors?
Wait, say decal, I can just pull it up.
Thank you. Here you go.
Thanks. But this is nice, like, if you don't really have time to, like, sit around and do your nails and stuff, because they can just sit and wait for you. The nails wait for you.
Yeah, you could do that and then, like, the next day.
Yeah. I wouldn't go much over it, though, because after that it starts to get really hard. But actually, it would probably still work fine. See, so I just made, like, a little sticker. Little sticker 1. Okay. Little sticker 2. So as I said too, you don't need a silicone mat to do this. I would recommend it because for whatever reason it goes a lot faster. You can do this on like a Ziploc bag, like a thicker plastic, but it will have to sit overnight. Yeah, this one's a little bloody.
You mean it bled?
This one has a... It's got some red spots that I told you I was like, oh, I screwed it up. But anyway, let's see. Probably, so I can put this, I can put this on my thumb. So I have drastically different sized hands. It is my family curse. So I'm trying to see if this fits on my smaller one, and I think it does. Yeah. Color's a little close, but it's fine. It's got a black outline.
Yeah.
Who cares? Actually, I should probably peel these up before I get too ahead of myself. because then I don't want to be dealing with wet polish while I'm trying to peel these guys up.
Oh, the clouds look really good.
Yeah, I've done this one before and it has always been very good. I've done some good like Halloween ones with this, where I turn them into like storm clouds. Probably like bending all over, but I'm just, this is the scary part, okay? Yeah, no, you can't split on me.
Very nice.
Done it.
Hello, Stephen.
Look at my stickers.
Stephen says, my mom says you're doing a good job.
Yeah, of course I'm doing a good job.
Goodbye, Cryptid.
Yeah, this has been a stream heavy day for me.
Yeah.
Which I'm not used to.
Yeah, you did breakfast stream.
If anybody missed breakfast stream, it was a pretty killer breakfast stream. I showed up and I like taught a class, so.
Someone's trying to get your attention.
Hayley, you want rice? No rice.
Rice. It's
Rice?
a bowl.
What kind of rice?
White.
White rice? Okay. You didn't listen to me,
Oh,
so I
sorry.
thought I'd check. Sure.
Did he buy me lunch? No. Son of a...
What about yesterday?
They're making us buy the Chipotle.
Yeah, I mean, I did the other day.
Yeah.
But that's only one, and this is several streams, so.
That's true.
So anyway, the thing that I'm doing here is, yeah, you feel free to play around with that, but I'm like, I guess now I'm doing the thing. So I've just got like regular, actually no. Let's do it the right way. You don't technically have to do it this way, but I'm gonna use some Orly Bonder. So this is regular polish. I like Orly Bonder, it's so useful, but I do hate that it absolutely does dye my nails orange. But that doesn't matter
Close to
here.
pink, yeah, so I think it's fine.
It won't do anything here. But this is actually fun because I can actually show you two different techniques. So.
Just moving this.
So right now I know it looks like it's like sticking up, but it won't in just a little bit. So we're
I'll
gonna
take
like
a photo.
seal it to it.
Okay.
And then gonna do this one. But yeah, see, I didn't wait for it to dry. That's the thing, you want it to be nice and wet.
Because then it's sticky.
Then doing the same thing, except this one's a little bit bigger.
Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
She just looks like she's just crazy.
Goodbye.
But I swear she's off the oxy.
Did you take your oxy?
No.
Oh. I gave her 7.
And then, this is when we get the brush in here. So I'm using acetone to just melt the edges. This is scary.
This is scary music. It's perfect.
It's good.
This DKC song.
Let me snip out what I can. Anything that I can remove is taking. Oh, what am I doing? I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. I know how this works.
Sometimes you forget little tricks you've learned.
Anyway, use sharp thing in corner so that it's,
Cut.
yeah, already partially. Oh no, I pulled it. That's fine. Hopefully hopefully everybody will forgive my mistakes.
Did the music go crunchy for a second? That's a thing that happens sometimes.
Music is crunchy sometimes.
It'll stop for it'll be
it.
crunchy, not for a minute.
Not for that.
One day the music will be fixed.
I think that one looks really good.
It does look really good.
Anyway, I'm gonna do more removing in just a little bit, but
They do look really nice though.
so then I got some regular polish again.
Oh, that totally just makes all that messy part disappear.
Because it just melts it into it.
We'll post more photos of it. I suppose I can hit this button. I think one of these is someone else's nails, but the other one is a close-up of Hayley's. There's Action Cats. Oh, they're so pretty. Action Cat, I'm just,
great.
your nails are so great. They're so long and beautiful.
I will definitely seal
And
these.
there's the other hand.
Nice. I will seal these with gel later, but not now.
That's a really pretty color.
Dang it, I'm an idiot. I put it on upside down.
I think it's fine.
I prefer to put my nail art the other way.
And there's Hayley's close-up.
I prefer to usually put it upside down so that it's upright for when other people look at me. But I screwed up. It's fine. I can do one the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, are there things I would have done differently next time? Yes, but it's been
It's
like
been a while.
years.
But I think it looks great. The clouds look especially good.
Yeah. I could have made more, but I was like,
First person POV, you got your nails done. Over the shoulder POV.
Alright, well, we all know how it works now.
Yeah, now you can do the other two. Back to mid-cam.
Does anybody have any questions? I don't know why, but...
Yeah. I'm just sitting. Mine
We sit.
are officially dry, so I'm good.
And we're waiting for our dinner to get
Yeah, we gotta wait for dinner. Our DoorDash is gonna come. Action Cat says that's a pretty pink. It is a very pretty pink. Renee wants to know what's for dinner. Hayley, what did you get?
I mean, we decided just on a whim to get Chipotle.
Yeah. We were not influenced by anything, so we got Chipotle. I got a quesadilla because you can only get it on the app, and I love quesadillas. Joshi says, how are you doing with recovery? I am doing great. Better than expected. And from what I know, like really good. I'm very happy about it. Better than my last surgery. A lot easier. A lot less pain. I was talking to probably Brandon, maybe John, and I was talking about my pain levels and how I was like, I had to look up an actual like pain chart because my pain levels are so skewed from endometriosis. And I think like the worst part of this surgery was surgery day. I hit probably an 8 out of 10. And that was like only surgery day. And then after that, I was probably hovering around a 5, and now I'm like maybe a 1 sometimes. It's just mostly discomfort. Just like sore and tired all the time. Is Kepi around? People said Kepi. Kepi's probably supervising the auto feeder. That's been his favorite spot. He just likes to sit and stare at the auto feeder.
Using my offhand to do things is the worst.
Yeah, I did real bad on my right hand.
So this one I'm gonna do the way that I should have. But now I'll have one each way. I'll have one that I can
They're like
enjoy,
rolling, yeah.
and one that I can show other people. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's okay.
Everything's fine.
It was an incident.
Everything's fine.
We were. That's the Tim and Eric sketch I just quote constantly and have it saved on my phone. Guy just screams.
Staring at the auto feeder, the cat version of checking the fridge for no reason. Sometimes he just licks the bowl under the auto feeder. Like, there's nothing in it. There hasn't been anything in it for hours, and he just licks the bowl. King Karan says, how much of Josh's stream yesterday did you catch?
All of it?
Some of us caught all of it, and some of us took a unexpected nap during all of the pyramid.
Oh.
Yeah, I was asleep for all of the pyramid.
Oh, well, it was a lot.
I woke up during the boss fight. Brandon says, sometimes I lick my fridge, so that makes sense.
This is so scary.
Renee says, do you sprinkle salt on your fridge, Brandon?
Put it a little
The salt
closer.
shrine is across the room. Dark Override says, you caught his reaction to Dungeon Man, right? Yes, I did. I was awake for that part.
We were like screaming when he just like saw Dungeon Man and he's like, oh, it's locked, and then walked away. And then we were like, we were losing it. We were having a rough time. Like the best time. Like when I say
I really
that, like,
liked
it's
when
great.
he read the first sign inside Dungeon Man.
Yeah.
Because you are in my body.
And he's like, I think I'm done for the night.
Caddy Stock says, late to stream, what colors designs for the nails? I did Holo Taco and I did alternating Violet Nightmares and Crimson Void. And then I did white stamping of like space stuff on my nails.
I got Model Ones, it's just a cheap gel company. And then a bunch of Maniology stuff.
And then you did decals.
Yeah, I need a lot of decals.
I noticed some people have pointed out Josh's nail polish because Josh has been painting one nail.
Rebel.
I know. He did that at Coliseum
how can you
with
stop at
a
one?
color from Holo Taco that John really likes, and I won't remember the name of it offhand. And then Josh is like, I want this. So,
Forgot to bring an orange stick.
he bought it and then he's been using it. I have a metal cuticle pusher if you want it. It's really sharp though. I
Yeah.
sometimes stab myself with the sharp end, so be careful.
I got so much gel on. Give it back. Pull. Screw these up. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, if I was doing this at home, I would do one and then like sit and wait. But like we have food.
Yeah, we gotta be able to eat when they get here.
It's coming.
Will Pikmin 4 and Tears of the Kingdom start back up next week? It's hard to say right now. If Pikmin 4 was tomorrow, I would say no. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is tomorrow, and I'm saying no. What's Steven up to? Steven went to get food for us.
Yeah, and Alex went to go grab that.
Yeah, they both went together. What's tomorrow then? I'm not sure. Chaz, do you know?
If y'all make me play Wheel of Fortune again,
You would cry.
I'm still willing.
Oh. Chaz says, a video game stream. Yes, there is a video game stream tomorrow on Steven's channel.
Oh, I screwed up that.
Vagabond says, do you think you would be where you are currently in your recovery before going to surgery?
I think they're asking, did you think you were going to feel this good after surgery?
No, I did not think I would feel this good. I am surprised. I'm surprised my pain is less than last surgery, and I'm surprised I'm doing this well. What am I, 10 days out?
Bad news is that I screwed it up.
I screwed mine up. Space Cat is missing a belly and part of the helmet. They are pretty though.
And technically I could clean them off. And be like, well, that was a great stream.
Now they're just pink. Oh, that's great.
Monkey.
Space Cat won't be able to breathe or eat. Steven against the Collective and Big Brain Academy. I don't think he ever wants to play that again. Do you have anything else to do to them? I'm just wondering if I should take a photo for posting.
I guess take a photo of this one. Leave the ugly corner out.
Okay.
They're both bad now. They both have something wrong with them. Because I accidentally hit the Jigglypuff. It's perfect. It's fine. Because I'm going to put a gel top coat, which will like really smooth out all these wrinkles, but it's not a time for it.
Yeah, that will be later. We need to eat.
Also, if I seal it up too early, it'll never dry. Ah. Alright. We've done it.
We've done it.
Let me just throw all these things into my giant box. I just didn't know what colors I was gonna need, so I had to bring like 70.
Of course.
I had to bring all of these. I had to bring all of my colors.
There's the close-up.
Yeah.
They look good. I'm very happy with them, that you did them, and that you did the decal.
I'll do a better one next time. Oh, cause see, I did it wrong. Cause you do the thumb upright and then you do the thing upside down. It's been years.
And there's Brandy's. Oh, that's one of the new colors. Oh, that looks really nice with the stripes.
So many nails.
I'm so glad everyone did nails with us. I love that.
I'd do nails again.
I would do nails
This
again.
time I'll actually do it right. So people will know I'm cool.
Maybe what I'll do is, the thing I want to do next time is a little involved. So, I'll probably do like one hand halfway, like earlier in the day, and so I can do the other hand like halfway and then finish up like a cooking show, so I can get it all done in one stream and then finish off everything else later.
But yeah, if you didn't watch Breakfast Stream, it was a really good one because I showed up with a mystery box and everybody
What was in the
very
mystery
scared.
box? Because I went to my post-op.
Oh, well, I brought, so Steve was like, what do you want to talk about? So I brought a mystery box that scared people and everybody was very intimidated. And Chaz is like, wait till the end. And I'm like, I cannot. It is literally my props for the stream. Anyway, I brought a whole bunch of fabric and I talked about the differences between all kinds of fabric and what makes pros and cons and how you can identify them and explain the difference between like 3% and 5% spandex. I mean, I saved it for after alerts, but anyway, it was very in-depth and a lot of people were like, oh my god, this is so much information. So I just kind of just like led you like a college class. That was what Steven said it was. He's like, you just led like
This
a
is
class.
Hayley's TED Talk.
Yeah, so Hayley's TED Talk was actually breakfast stream this morning.
I will have to watch it later. We have a 6-month resub from Shy. Thank you. All dry? Do we have a raid message? Hayley Blue?
I think you should just do F the DOT.
I like Hayley Blue.
Hayley Blue is probably
Who's live?
nicer. I just loved how angry you were.
I was so angry.
You were such
Oh,
righteous.
there's Mariel.
Such
Oh, that's
righteous.
a pretty yellow. Is that glitter? It's hard to see from here. I will have to look later too. But it's a pretty yellow.
We're going to have absolutely earned food.
Oh, there's glitter? Great. I love that. We've earned our food for sure. Alright, our raid message is going to be Hayley Blue. Is he actually up yet? Oh, it's still soon.
Loser.
Josh. We were gonna raid Josh with Hayley Blue, but it says things happening soon.
Blue, blue. So many colors of the rainbow.
I mean, he's in chat.
Raid him anyway.
Yeah, we should raid him anyway. So our raid message is Hayley Blue to Josh. Josh is going to be playing, what is this, Chibi Robo? So you can go check out Josh and say hi and tell him Hayley Blue. So he knows. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for all the subs and the bits, and for the people who did nail art with us, because I love that happened. Thanks for tuning in. Next week I will be doing a stream because I'm doing better incrementally, so I will do something. I'm not sure what yet. So make sure you check that out. Check out whatever Steven's gonna play on his channel tomorrow at our normal stream time. And I will see you guys later. Thank you.
Like stick out like the wet hands.
I know, it's like you don't want to hit him with anything.
How do we make it stop?
Well, I'm gonna wait for a second. Oh, you want to get the chat
we're
back?
doing secret stream.
We're gonna do a slight secret stream just so. I have my volume probably way too loud.
Secret.
I'm not hearing anything on Josh's stream.
Don't think he has any.
Oh, I didn't have play. There he is. Hi, Josh.
A lot.
A lot's going on, Josh. Oh, he's showing his one nail off. Yeah, he bought a Holo Taco. I gave him $5 off because you can do that like with the rewards program thing. All right. No. We rated Josh. We painted our nails. Thanks everyone for being here for Secret Stream for the whole stream.
It's a great success. We've done it.
Yeah, we've done it. Have a good night, everyone.